Hi, we are the University of New Mexico Campus Office of Substance Abuse Prevention. Established in 1992 under the Center of Alcoholism, Substance Abuse, and Addictions, our vision has been to create a thriving campus community free from the negative consequences of alcohol and other drugs. Our team has changed over the 5 years of the grant, with our most current staff being the most stable and, must I add, the most successful of them all. Because we oversee the Drug-Free Schools and Communities Act, we've been able to change policy every year and added changes such as making UNM a tobacco-free campus, requiring students to lock up their prescription medication, and implementing a 3-drink limit at our campus tap room. Our prescription safety program has been very successful through collaboration with our resource centers and our student pharmacy. Here you see some of our media materials through the prescription safety program. On our left, we have pharmacy bags that our student pharmacy has been given to students. In the center, you see a Snapchat filter that we provided during National Take Back Day. And on our right, we see a lockbox that we've provided to students that have been really well received because they are very discreet and very safe for students to keep within their dormitories. Our law enforcement partnership has been very successful with University of New Mexico Police Department and our New Mexico Special Investigation Unit. Together, we have rebranded safety for students to show them that we care and that we want them to be successful in their academic experience. Here are some examples of our media materials for our law enforcement partnership. On the bottom right corner, you see a meme of those of you that know Dwight from The Office, of us trying to meet students where they are when it comes to pop culture. Our under-drinking media campaigns have been really successful, especially through the use of 4th-degree felony. Many students are not aware of the consequences that can affect their academic status as well as their career goals. In partnership with our Higher Education Consortium, we've collected data through the Student Lifestyle Survey to get a closer look at our students. This is separate from the New Mexico Community Survey. Some of our biggest accomplishments throughout our 5 years has been using drug detecting posters that created a lot of conversations about the dangers of mixing alcohol and drugs. Our Fun in the 505 booklet has been very helpful for students to find activities around Albuquerque that are not requiring any use of substances. And we help establish a UNM Collegiate Recovery Center for students in recovery or seeking help for an addiction. We would like to thank our New Mexico Higher Education Prevention Consortium. We've really enjoyed working with you. And we would like to thank our partners at the counties throughout New Mexico within the PFS 15 grant. It has been an honor and privilege to work alongside you all. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tony Johnson. I am the Prevention Program Coordinator here at the Institute of American Indian Arts in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We're really excited to be presenting some information about our awesome program here. So here at IAIA, our prevention program is under the Student Life Department. Our program director is Paul Moore, our interim dean of students. Myself, again, Tony Johnson, the program coordinator, and then we have Ruth Stempian, who is our program assistant. The name of our campus-based coalition is the American Indian Prevention Association, APA for short. We had subcommittees. We had a student life subcommittee. We also had an Indigenous Queer Two-Spirit Plus committee under our awesome coalition. And our vision was promoting the mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of our intertribal community members, while increasing cultural competency and creating community-based solutions. So one of the main missions of APA is to continue bringing about positive changes in lifestyle, relationships, and education for the overall wellness of our IAIA community members by creating multi-level cultural-based prevention strategies. Areas of focus was focusing on alcohol misuse, prescription drug misuse, as well as ATOD policy review, suicide prevention, which was one of our tribal track strategies, along with our student peer mentoring program, which was also a tribal track strategy. Over the last 2 years here at IAIA, we have been moving through the strategic prevention framework. We jumped into this grant in its 3rd year. So in the last 2 years, we have been doing our assessment, building some capacity, and we just started implementation this past summer. And again, one big part we are very proud of was implementing some prevention strategies that we hope will strengthen the community circle and aid in the process of preparing our tribal college community for the future.
So as far as some highlights go for our program, we did review and revise our alcohol and substance abuse policy and add some restorative wellness updates in there this summer. It was approved for this fall semester. Some major changes that came about were a change in the language of our 2-strike policy to a 2-offense policy and clarification and simplification of that language for our students. As well, alternatives to receiving strikes include a tribal council that would review students' cases, an advocate that the students could bring with them to share their narrative, referrals to our counseling team, a drug and alcohol screening and required counseling sessions, as well as community service hours before the student would receive any penalties. As well, medical amnesty clause, which is the same as a Good Samaritan law, was included as well. We believe this revised policy centers restoration and safety for our community. As well, of all of the 37 tribal colleges and universities, we are the only one at this time with a prevention program. So the very first, addressing substance use and prescription drug misuse among college age population. As well, implementation of a strategic plan has encompassed Native and Indigenous perspectives at the center while being culturally competent to tribal community challenges.
So we just wanted to say thank you for everyone that was working under the PFS 15 grants, as well as our New Mexico Higher Education Prevention Consortium group. It took us a long way to get to this point. I just definitely want to thank all of our evaluators at Higher, our OSAP managers, and group consulting for supporting our program and helping us build capacity and build a program that will support our tribal indigenous community here at IAIA. So we just want to send you all many blessings from our prevention program. You can also find us on Instagram at IAIA Prevention Program. And remember, culture is prevention. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Hello, my name is Teresa Capel. I'm the director for the New Mexico Tech Alcohol Safety Awareness Program. Christina Ward was the coordinator for the past 3 years. She grew the program to include New Mexico Tech students, staff, faculty, and administration, and the Socorro County community. She left in June to pursue a degree in law at UNM, and we're looking forward to seeing what she'll do great in the near future. And today we're going to talk about party patrols. But first, we would like to thank OSAP, Hire, and COOP for all of their hard work and all of the help that they have given us over the last 4 years. In the spring of 2017, we did a New Mexico community survey, and we were also working on our strategies and figuring out what readiness was on campus. So we looked at the likelihood of police breaking up parties where teens are drinking, and it was at 6.6. So of course, this was what we chose as one of our many strategies for the PSF 15. So in the fall, we got together with all of the main players. We had campus police, state police, city police, sheriffs, Socorro County Prevention Coalition, DWI, all of the people were at the table. We set up our first party patrol for 49ers, which is our homecoming. But the city police got a call first. And so they got out there, the party got dispersed, there were no MIPs written. And so the state police didn't have a chance to get their party patrol off the ground that day. So, but that's okay. We moved forward and we reached out to the Special Investigation Unit for Socorro County, and understanding happened. All of the main players all of a sudden knew what words to be used and things started happening. So we had a party patrol on Thanksgiving weekend, the first weekend of spring semester, and also during spring fling. So we advertised all over campus, social media, and in the student newspaper. Then in the spring of 2018, community survey came out again. This is 3 party patrols in, and barriers somewhat likely for police to break up parties, 18 to 20-year-olds, 60.2. Unbelievable. We're making a change. So in the fall of 2018, New Mexico Tech students are aware of party patrols. They're also upset with New Mexico Tech ASAP. So there were angry posters all over campus accusing us of being zealots and all kinds of other things. We're infringing on their Fourth Amendment rights. So we put together a tech talk to inform students about what was going on and what ASAP was and what party patrols were. So Johnny Chavez with the New Mexico State Police spoke about alcohol laws and the fourth-degree felony and how police action for cause is not infringing on Fourth Amendment rights. And we also had our very own New Mexico Tech Dr. Frank Edscorn, who spoke about alcohol and how it affects students and their brains. And he also invented the nicotine patch. So then in the spring of 2019, New Mexico Community Survey again, 79.4 of 18 to 20-year-olds thought it was likely or very or somewhat likely for police to break up parties. We did our jobs. The people know perception of risk has increased at New Mexico Tech, and everybody on campus knows what ASAP stands for. So we've increased our awareness, readiness for prevention efforts across campus have increased, and we could not have done it without you. Thank you, and we'll have time for questions later.
Social Norms and Alcohol Prevention Program is housed within the Student Engagement and Campus Life Center at San Juan College. We work closely with the Student Services Leadership Team. Funded through the OSAP PFS 15 grant. College is often a time where many college students experiment with substances for the first time. This grant allows us to provide prevention to address substance issues in the college environment. We are trying to educate not only the students, but also the college staff and faculty. Staff created the San Juan College Prevention Coalition and is active with the advisory board SAFE at SJC. This advisory board includes core team members, the Department of Safety, Title IX, Associated Students, Campus Advisory Board, KSJE Radio, Student Engagement and Campus Life, the Native American Center, Campus Resource Officer, and Public Relations and Marketing. This board has shown to be very effective in allowing us to collaborate efficiently while working towards strategy implementation and activities. Within this team, San Juan College Prevention has been able to work directly with college administrative staff. San Juan College Prevention Coalition and SAFE at SJC partnered with Student Life and Campus Engagement to apply for the Truth Initiative grant to build capacity towards a tobacco-free campus policy. Once awarded, college student ambassadors promoted a smoke, tobacco, and vape-free campus policy change. They held 6 events on campus with a total of 1,200 people that attended. They had 12,552 engagements on social media and 405 people sign the tobacco-free campus petition. On December 5th, 2019, college board members approved the policy change. This change occurred on January 1st, 2020. In collaboration with Student Engagement and Campus Life, we shared the fourth-degree felony of providing alcohol to a minor on campus plasma screens. We provided this messaging at movie nights, and students gave a brief PSA over the loudspeaker. We also distributed information on posters during Student Rush, the Halloween Carnival, SNAP's Campus Health Forum, the annual College Powwow, and during Welcome Back events. SNAP promoted the safe storage and locking up of RX painkillers at the Halloween Carnival and at Indigenous Peoples Day Health and Wellness Fair. Flyers were also distributed during the Welcome Back events for students. Medication disposal locations were displayed during family movie nights and game nights. I thank you for your time. My name is Nailita Payochi. I am the Social Norms and Alcohol Prevention Program Coordinator.
Afternoon. I'm Lori Vigil. I'm with Cibolo Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, and today we present This is what collaboration looks like in Cibolo County. Multi-agency law enforcement collaboration. Law enforcement collaboration. Keeping our community safe. Law enforcement and the Civil Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition working alongside each other, distributing opioid, underage drinking, and the 4th-degree felony educational information. Thank you, Cibola County Law Enforcement. Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, in collaboration with the City of Grants Mayor, the Cibola County Commissioners, Grants Fire and Rescue, Grants, and Cibola County road crews coming together to clean up the city and county and rid our streets of used syringes. National Drug Take Back Day. Over 300 pounds of prescription drugs off our streets. Thank you, law enforcement. Shop with a Cop. All law enforcement agencies and the Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition coming together in feeding and providing coats, toys, and substance abuse prevention for kids and parents of Cibola County. Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition members representing Cibola County at the state capitol. Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition and the Peers Against Destructive Decisions Youth Coalition educating 800 students at Grants High School on the dangers of opioids and underage drinking. Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Laguna and Yakima Prevention Programs, and the Laguna Police Department in collaboration to bringing substance abuse awareness to Laguna and Yakima high school students. Bernie Living and the Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition educating all Grants High School staff on the ASFS data and saving lives with Narcan. Coalition members, young and old, working together to prepare opioid awareness and deterra bag packets for distribution. Peers Against Destructive Decisions Youth Coalition in collaboration with the New Mexico National Guard at the Cibola Grants Pantry, handing out food, deterra bags, and our prescription parent handbook. Peers Against Destructive Decisions Youth Coalition, going on the airwaves of KMIN and KDSK radio to promote our program and to talk about underage drinking. Not even a pandemic can deter Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition members from educating our community and handing out prescription parent handbooks and prescription pills dissolving deterra bags. Walmart, working with us in locking up their alcohol and computer duster, keeping our kids safe. Cibola Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition encourages you to look at our page on Facebook at CSAP87020. We have 517 followers. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi everyone, this is Ruby Garcia with Roosevelt County OSAP. Roosevelt County has been very fortunate to have been able to build and cultivate relationships that were very significant for our prevention work. Over the past 3 fiscal years, we were able to collect a total of 2,076 middle school and high school surveys. A key benchmark that we were very successful in was showing a decline in underage drinking. Over the years, the percentages of the 18 to 20-year-olds underage drinking and binge drinking was a 38.4 decrease, and actually similarly in the binge drinking, it decreased 66.5%. Super awesome. Perception of risk strategies and publicizing law enforcement activities strongly influenced this successful change. An example of our strong community relationship is demonstrated with our local law enforcement. We had unconditional support in all prevention activities, but the most popular prevention project was the Take Back Days. We hosted a total of 4 Take Back Days with our local law enforcement and collected over 210 pounds of old, expired, and unused medications. The prescription drug media campaign we used was A Dose of Reality, including radio ads in English and Spanish, flyers at pharmacies and health clinics, a mobile billboard, and a banner in front of the district court building. This was very useful since we publicized the most visited places within our small community. Our most recent strategy that was implemented this past fiscal year was the responsible beverage service model. Our coalition members showed a great need for this and advocated for this new strategy. We had developed an RBS model education packet and have been working with local alcohol establishments. These retailers are strongly invested in this strategy and even suggested that they want to continue receiving this support. So we have worked closely with the Roosevelt County DWI program, and they will continue with the sustainability of this project. And through all the successes and lessons learned, we are thankful to all the sectors that form part of our partnerships. And this photo is our local pharmacist, Taos Police detective, and a coalition member. And I'm still not sure who's responsible for the lovely peace sign, but it's all fine. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Good afternoon, and thank you for your time today. My name is Anastasia Rojas, and I am an account executive at McKee Wallworking Company. MWC is a marketing consulting firm specializing in stalled, stuck, and stale companies. We recently partnered with La Casa Community Behavioral Health to work on a youth opioid abuse prevention campaign, and like all successful campaigns, our two teams followed a strategy. This begins with research and moves through the proper processes that ultimately leads to a successful campaign. La Casa performed research assessments, and then MWC conducted local youth focus groups. First, La Casa developed an opioid core team and then reviewed data surrounding Chavez County, New Mexico, in which they found 10% of youth use painkillers to get high. Next, they identified the youth that is most at risk, students with depression, mental illness, or injuries. A large portion of the messaging that is currently in circulation does not target a specific age group and are fairly generic. The few that are targeted for teens are unfortunately not very sophisticated. We also conducted two focus groups, one with a high school football team and the other with a group from a home for youth experiencing disparities. In short, this is what we learned. Pills are bad and very addictive. There are several new slang terms for pills to include perks and lean. They're easier to get than even alcohol or weed. They're also easy to take, but you never know what's in a pill. The most interesting thing we learned was a new and very common way to get drugs these days, Snapchat. The more we heard the kids talking about Snapchat, it clicked. From this, we created the In the Snap campaign. With bright colors that are appealing to a younger audience, we created lines that demonstrate how quickly opioid usage and addiction can change a teenager's life. The headlines were crafted to reach different high school cliques and social groups, utilizing slang youths use today to get their attention. From rap battles to battling addiction, from stealing home to homeless. Snapchat geofilters are filters you can apply to a picture you take with Snapchat. Snapchat users use these very frequently, and even if they don't choose our filter to post, they'll see our filter when scrolling through the options, enhancing our awareness efforts. These ads swipe up to our unique website, deadinasnap.com, that gives some statistics and some definition around what is considered opioid abuse. Additionally, we offer resources to learn more. The campaign has run from April to now and is overall very successful based on Snapchat standards. We are reaching our target 14 times per month for a total of 821,700 impressions. Our eCPSU is less than half of the Snapchat average. Our swipe ups are especially doing very well with a total average of 882 swipe ups for the 9 different versions. We are honored to be a part of this battle against opioid abuse and addiction in youth. Thank you for your time today, and please do not hesitate to reach out to me.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanya Henderson and I am the OSAP Program Coordinator for Curry County in Clovis, Mexico. Successes that Curry County has accomplished has always been accompanied by many great coalition stakeholders. First stakeholder is Roden Smith Pharmacy. With our partnership, we were able to start our first take back at their location and Walgreens eventually came on board. We've held 3 take-backs and collected a total of 245 pounds of old, expired, and unused medications. Our volunteers are from the foster grandparent and retired senior volunteer programs. We've also had participation from all 3 law enforcement agencies, City of Clovis Police, New Mexico State Police, and Curry County Sheriff's Office. We use Facebook to promote our events and to thank our community. It's not a lot, but it's a win for us when these posts are our biggest hits, and we've reached over 1,300 from these posts alone. Roden Smith Pharmacy also partners in the R4A strategy to help promote safe medication use. October is National Medicine Abuse Awareness Month, and Roden Smith was able to give out 7,500 pharmacy bags to promote a Dose of Reality campaign to our community.
Hi, I'm Mitzi Estes, Deputy Superintendent of Academic Services and Leadership for Clovis Municipal Schools. I've had the pleasure of working with the Curry County and the Coalition for just over a year in this position. My predecessor was an active member of the Coalition since 2016. During our partnership, we have participated in regularly scheduled meetings to stay informed about trends and needs in our area, partnered to provide free services to our students, collaborated to provide presentations, and surveyed our students to get to know our students and their needs. I sincerely appreciate this partnership and believe all students win when we work together to service their needs.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lynn Vose. I'm with Rooney Moon Broadcasting in Clovis, New Mexico. We've always enjoyed a great relationship with the coalition. We've been involved with so many community events and on-air opportunities where the coalition could come in and be a part of our morning shows and allow us to get the word out about what's going on as far as prevention of alcoholism and drug addiction in the Clovis and surrounding areas. I look nothing but great things to come in the future with Rooney Moon Broadcasting and the Coalition. Thanks again, and God bless.